Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Sian. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more. There are loads of helpful videos on this channel. I'm sure you'll find something that you like. I want to talk to you today about truth and authenticity. Now, this is a topic I was discussing on Instagram, and I think it's quite a hot topic on Instagram at the moment. And I asked you over there if you wanted me to make a video on it, and you said yes. I feel like we're at a point where we need like a really honest discussion about truth and authenticity and being true to yourself and not kind of having to buy followers. I am in my 8th year of blogging, which is just a bit insane, and also have been obviously vlogging for quite a while too, and I have an Instagram account. I have all of the things that come along with blogging, and blogging was a bit of a different animal back when I started. It was a real, not that it's not now, but there was a huge community to it, but there were very few of us in that community. So the community that it had was quite a tight-knit community. We looked out for each other, we shared opportunities, and that definitely still happens now. There are still some absolutely fantastic blogging communities out there, so I'm not saying that there aren't, but blogging has become far more of a career. I mean, obviously it's my career, that's great, but I think often now people go into it thinking this is going to be my job. You know, kids want to be YouTubers. I've given lessons at school on YouTube. Children want to do that kind of thing, so it is definitely seen as more of a career now, and I think a lot of people therefore go into it wanting to make money straight away, and sometimes in doing that they're not authentic. Potentially they might buy followers, they might kind of try and climb up above everyone else who's been working really hard for years, and it's quite hard if you have been working on your blog or your YouTube or your Instagram for that long to suddenly see someone come in and like within a year get 100,000 followers and just be like, how did they do that? Like, I've been working my arse off at Instagram and I've literally gained no followers in the last year, although actually have in fact gained around about 2,000 and also lost 2,000. So, you know, so I just wanted to have a quick chat to you about some of the things I know that go on that aren't authentic, and that as vloggers and bloggers we kind of should be calling people out on, because if they're not being authentic about how they get their followers, if they're buying likes on Instagram pictures, then they're getting work that other people don't, but it's not real. Like, the work they're getting is great, obviously the money they're getting is real, but the interaction and the engagement on those posts is not real. It's bots. It's not actually going to promote that product to the audience that people want it to get to. So I wanted to have first a very quick chat about Instagram, because Instagram is a bit of a bugbear. I have basically gained and lost 2,000 followers in the last year. That's mainly people doing the whole follow unfollow thing, which could be because people are buying followers. If you buy followers, then there's kind of this bot, we'll call it a bot, which automatically follows, let's say 1,000 accounts a month, and then unfollows them not long after. So most of those people don't realise that you've done it, so they will probably follow you back because they're nice, normal people, and then they won't realise you've unfollowed them. So that's how people grow to kind of massive accounts, but they're paying for a bot or a computer program or something like that to do that for them. So that is massively growing their Instagram following, but not in a very ethical way at all. Well, it's not, is it? There are also things like Instagram pods, and I have to admit, I was in one for about 2 weeks a few years back, and I just didn't enjoy it, because what the idea of a pod is, you've got a group of people, let's say 10, and you all post your picture into the pod and everyone goes to the picture and likes it and comments on it, which is obviously great for engagement, and they do it straight away after the picture's gone up, so it gets bumped up in the algorithm. But if you're having to comment on a picture that you wouldn't normally have A, liked or B, commented on, then that's fake. It's fake engagement, and it's false, and it's not right. And then there was a whole thing of shadow banning, which is I don't even know, but under certain hashtags, pictures weren't showing up. I think that Instagram kind of knew you were using pods or something. So I had a time when my pictures weren't actually showing up on the hashtags. So the time I was in those pods was completely irrelevant to my Instagram because my pictures didn't actually show up to the people I wanted it to show up to. It showed up to the people in the pods and then like potentially just their followers and things like that. So it was false engagement. It wasn't right. And it was really, I didn't enjoy Instagram during that 2 weeks, which is why I just stopped, because I was just like, you know, there is no point me doing this. I'm not enjoying it. It's not actually gaining me anything. And this isn't what it's meant to be like. So moving on to YouTube and kind of how authenticity and truth and things work here, it's different because obviously you don't have pods, but there are kind of groups on Facebook where you can post a link to your video and you watch a few in there. There are linkies. I mean, I ran one myself for years with Holly Bobs, and you know, a linky, you put your video in and then you watch the others. That's how it works, and I don't think there's anything wrong per se in that. But obviously it is creating false engagement because you're asking the people who are linking up their video to go and watch your video. And since I stopped doing all of those things, my engagement has gone, woo, and totally crashed and burned. But I'm okay with that because it's organic and I know that what I'm doing is ethical. I'm not cheating the system. I'm not promoting it places. I'm just posting my video, and if you want to watch it, if you find it, then you can watch it, and that's amazing. But I feel far happier with myself knowing that I am not joining in with kind of following or liking someone's video that I don't particularly like, or having to comment on a video that's half an hour long that I don't have time to watch purely because they've commented on my 2-minute video. And they clearly didn't want to watch that either, and they might not have watched it, and you can tell from the comments that they haven't actually watched it. So it's really difficult. Growing on YouTube, for me, has been insanely slow. There've been a few like little peaks, which are great, but I love YouTube and I'm not going anywhere. So if it's really slow, then it's really slow, and I'm absolutely fine with that. But it's just a bit demoralising when other people or other networks promote the people within that and push them and comment on each other's things, and they get the kind of interaction and engagement and they get pushed within the YouTube algorithm, and then there's the rest of us who are just like, hang on, you left me, but wait, what can we do? There are so many bloggers and vloggers out there who are totally authentic, growing things totally organically, but whether or not they know it, they're still joining in with like linkies or dropping their videos places for other people to see, which is kind of not authentic, if that makes sense. But I totally get it, because obviously you want to try and grow your YouTube channel. Someone who I think has grown their YouTube channel utterly organically and without commenting on other people's is Em from Brummy Mummy of 2, and she has just been herself. She shows the rest of us that it is possible to just be yourself on YouTube and to grow an organic following. And if there's anyone you should be watching to see how to do it, is Em. Go and watch what she does. She's just herself, and that's what it should be about. And obviously YouTube is so saturated now that it's really hard to carve out your little piece of the internet, especially if you haven't got a niche, if you haven't got anything that's specifically amazing about you. If you're just a normal average person, then trying to find your little place on the internet is really hard to do now because everyone else wants to do it. And I guess I just want to say, don't lose heart. I haven't. I go through slight phases where I'm like, oh, no one likes me. I've got 6 views on my last video, but my subscriber numbers keep going up. So I'm like, I must be doing something right. My watch time is good. Everything else is okay. So I'm just saying, just stick at it. If this is what you love, if this is what you want to do, stick at it. But don't be tempted to go and buy followers or subscribers or all this kind of stuff, because people are getting wise to it, brands are getting wise to it, and they're going to notice if you do that. If you suddenly go from like 0 to 5,000 subscribers, they're going to see, and also you're not going to get the interaction on your videos that you hope you will because they're not real followers. They don't care what you're posting on the internet. You might find maybe 1 or 2 of them are actually real people and they do care, but fundamentally, they don't care about you. It's not how you grow your audience on YouTube. So let me know if you actually want me to do a video on how to grow your audience on YouTube. I've grown my subscribers organically and at quite a nice rate, and I love the interaction I get from all of you, and I love your comments. I love when you take time out to actually like message me and see what I'm up to, all that kind of stuff. And I really love this channel, and it makes me very happy that I have it. And I'm going to stop talking now because it sounds like I've been out on like a night out, drunk too much. I'm like, I love you all, which I do love you all, so thank you. I'm going to go now and like have a cold drink and calm down a little bit. I will see you again soon. Thank you very much for watching. If you've liked this, or even if you haven't, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to, please subscribe, and if you do subscribe, please make sure you click on that little bell so you get a notification when I upload a video. I will see you again soon. Have a good day. Bye.